I'm doing another unboxing. I would just talk about shot blasters and stuff like that for a minute. This is it's another SGS engineering tool. It's the 220 litre shot blasting and polishing cabinet. Rings in about 200, just short, a few pennies short of £250. I've got a little one, small little thing, and I've been after one of these for ages. I haven't really got the space for it, but I need one, so I'm going to have to make the space. Yes, I thought I'd do a quick unboxing, and I'll talk about the little one as well when I'm at it. Right, the first thing I'm going to say, I'll get you off this stand. Hold on a second. Move that book out of the way. First thing I'm going to say is it comes in a bloody big box. Yeah, it comes in a large box. It actually comes on a pallet. It's well packaged. I've had a bit of, I've opened it up already, and it is bloody big. You can't really see with the camera, but I can barely get it. You've got to hold your right up there to get it in shot. I haven't had it out the box, but oh, there'll be the legs. That's better. Zoom it out a bit. Yeah, it arrived the other day, and yeah, I thought I'd best get it set up. What I've been using is that little thing. This is from, I'm sure the company's called Sand Blasters. It's in Retford in Nottinghamshire, and it's less than £100. And to be fair, if you've got your little home projects and a small compressor, you don't want to go too big, then they're perfect. They are great. I'd highly recommend getting one. And if you look at the engine, basically everything on there that's painted black, including the engine mounts, the fan, the pulleys, all this assembly, filler neck, everything, even the exhaust manifold, has all been done in that blaster. And they come out perfect. I wish I had some photos. I didn't bother taking any photos. Even the heater control valve on this old Land Rover engine. So if all you've got is a few small parts like that, and you don't want to go to extremes of having a large one, then yeah, they're perfect. They are great. The only thing I'd say is it's getting hard to see through there now, especially with the amount of dust that's in there. It's got a light inside it. In fact, I'll open it up. Yeah, you've got a light inside it. It's got a filter for extraction, but I would recommend trying to put some sort of vacuum onto it or something to suck the dust out, because as you can see, you can barely see through there now. You can see better when the light's on, but that's done a lot of work, that cabinet. It's done a lot of work. This is going to do a lot more work. Now, I'm not sponsored by SGS or anything like that. I just like I like the prices and I like the quality. As you can see, I've got parts cleaner, press, jack, axle stand, and I've brought various other tools off them over the years. So, right, what I'll do, because this is going to be tricky, I'll put the camera back on the stand. I'll time lapse while I get it out. Right, first impressions are pretty good. I mean, you'd be able to fit a wheel in there. Not a massive wheel, but a wheel. Big door, so you can get plenty of large objects in there. And the thing is, I will say, is that the glass seems a bit scratched up already, but it's not flimsy perspex like that, so it should last quite a bit longer. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the gloves. They've got like a bobbly effect on them, but I'm sure that's not going to affect anything. Lights up in there. You can't really see much in there. Yeah, so far so good. I'll get the rest of it out. Right. So we've got in the box here. Plug for the light. too special. I assume that's for picking the blast media up. Right, let's have a little look. Airline attachment. Yeah, it's all pretty standard stuff. It's what you'd expect from a shot blaster. Nuts and bolts put together. One thing I've noticed, that's what that's for. It has got vents on it. It's got an attachment on it to attach a vacuum to it. And you can pick, if you go to like tool station and stuff like that, you can pick up a cheap vacuum cleaner for gloves and knackered for I don't know, 20-30 quid. You've got 4 different nozzles for it, different diameters, different stuff. PTFE tape, handy. Some foam sealer. Another, there's two vents on it. One for vacuuming stuff out and one for air to get in there as well. So we've got 2 things. There's some they're handy. Yeah, what I could have done with on the little one. Some screen protectors. I'll chuck that out of the way. I think what I'll end up doing is just building this and coming back to doing a review on it. I'll flick through the instructions, make sure it's pretty straightforward, but I'll flick through it and make sure everything's goes together properly. Right guys, it's all together. It's a 2-man job to put it together. You can't, you've got the, underneath it, you've got the like funnel hopper shape thing, and you can't, you've got to bolt it through and you can't reach in the inside and the outside at the same time, so it's a 2-man job to put it together. And if half a dozen bolts, and then the rest of it, so you can do it on your own. The only things I've used it, and that is just using, I've got a Clark Raider Air compressor, 3 horsepower. It's not the best in the world. I will look into upgrading the compressor at some point, or adding an extra tank onto it, make it last a bit longer. This is the front crank pulley off of a Land Rover engine, and it was quite heavily pitted, quite heavily corroded. I should have took a before picture. You can see around there, and it's brought it up fine. It's literally took 2 minutes to do it, and that was just using the 60 to 80 grit Machine Mark Special blast media. This though, you should be able to, with a better compressor, put some thicker grade stuff through there. You can't really see that well on the camera. Some thicker grade stuff through there, so more abrasive stuff. But in your own garage, I mean, everything I've done it with the finer grit aluminium oxide media, and it's everything's come out fine. What would I complain about it? You do need a vacuum on it. It does soon fill up inside with dust. I'll give you a quick look around it in a second. The light's a bit dim. I will look into putting extra lights in there. They're not great. Once you've started blasting, it's like there's no light in there at all. The other thing I'd say is the airline connection. I'd probably put that on the side or underneath, or something sticking out the front. It's prone to getting snagged and damaged. But apart from that, I mean, it's simple things. What do you expect from a £250 shot blast cabinet? It's not going to be meant. You see, it's still dusty inside of it. I've literally just finished using it. to do that thing. And I've put in, how much do you get in there? It's just, I don't think how much you get in this tub, and it doesn't say it on it. $20 kilograms of that in it, and that's fine because it's funnel shaped in the bottom. Your pickups down there, so yeah, it automatically goes back down and picks it straight up. I probably would put a bit more in there in the near future. Putting it together is a doddle really, like I said, apart from just needing extra pair of hands. In the instructions it did say about this, because I've got this extra bit of foam. It said about putting that round there, but there's already foam on there from the factory, so I'm wondering if that's a bit of spare for the door or something. But yeah, I'll keep that spare. I'll shut that up because the dust is coming out. Yeah, apart from that, I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'll put an extra light in there or something, and rather than drilling it, I'll probably just get a magnetic battery-powered rechargeable light in there or something. Yeah, it'll do the job for me. Right, thanks for watching.